Looking for a place to stay tonight, we're continuing to ask questions about the fate of homeless folks in Fort Myers as developments have them moving from one place to another. Hi, I'm Patrick Nolan.
And I'm Jane Monreal. Is there a place for the people at Centennial Park to go? That's the question some are asking tonight as the park closes for construction, leaving that group who call it home in limbo. Fox 4's ALLEYNE has been working all day to get the answer to that question. She joins us live once again from the park. Rochelle, any change in the last 24 hours?
You know, Jane, there are still a handful of people out there, but to answer that question, the answer for some of those people is yes, but where they've chosen to go and why they've chosen to go there might actually surprise you.
I just want to stress that Centennial Park is an ongoing outreach target for our human services staff.
Centennial Park and the people who call it home is back up for discussion with local leaders.
They have been regularly going to the park knowing that there was some congregation there.
This time with the Lee County Commission. The county says the Salvation Army was able to free up some beds at its Bob Janes Triage Center.
We encountered 25 homeless individuals over the weekend. Offered all of them sheltering at Bob Janes. 2 of those individuals took up the county on that offer.
So why would 23 people turn down a safe place to sleep? It appears it mostly comes down to this.
Programs like Bob Janes Triage Center has rules.
Yes, there are rules.
What are the rules?
The county claims people don't feel the rules at the shelter work for them.
So one size won't fit all in this case when you're trying to find help for them.
But what are the rules that everyone is talking about? I went down to the triage center to ask.
We have no alcohol or drugs on premises, no smoking on premises. We do have curfews for all the individuals that come here. One of the biggest issues that individuals do have is that they cannot come and go as they please here.
A local advocate says that for some of these folks, having to follow certain rules after being on the streets for some time isn't an easy transition.
It's going to stir up a lot of emotional and behavioral issues that they may not have exhibited out here.
Tuesday afternoon, she was able to get 12 people who either turned down the other option or missed their chance to connect with them into a local motel.
Outside, have a cigarette, whatever, take a walk, be able to come back. As long as I'm not getting in trouble, I should be able to do that.
Some of them confirmed to Fox 4 that the rules do bother them, but others say they've tried to get into that shelter before and couldn't, so they didn't bother trying again. And they say this is what they'd like to see the county do a better job of.
But focus on what needs to be focused on, homelessness. I mean, you're doing a good job of feeding us, but putting a roof over our head is far out the question.
I feel like there should at least be some steps that should be made towards affordable housing for low-income and mid-income people.
You know, Jane, as far as the people who are still out here are concerned, I reached out to the city and they told me they're going to continue working with county partners to try to place them in shelters, but they would not confirm to me if these people here would be forcibly removed from the park. Jane?
People who feel like the Salvation Army shelter isn't a good fit. Again, is there another option?
You know, Jen, I did ask the county that, and they told me there are a few smaller shelters that might have a bed here or there, but they tell me that that Salvation Army shelter really is a place where they can take in a large group of people right now at one time. And so that's really it at this point. They did also say that they're working with the Salvation Army to hopefully within the next month open up a day shelter, and they're hoping that shelter will fill some of those gaps.
Rochelle, thanks for that live report. Always a predicament. They just take it day by day.